Moving on today. Time to leave Lisbon. Farewell, Lisbon. We will see you in 2 to 3 weeks. Let's go and find somewhere for a spot of breakfast before we head to pick up the rental car. And here's the last breakfast in Lisbon at the roadside. I got a shack chica. Poached eggs in a spicy tomato sauce, feta cheese, and Rhonda's going healthy with a fruit basket with
gelato, granola, Greek yogurt.
And a cup of English tea, of course. Yum. So we're going to Uber to the airport. Looks like 12 euros right now. So yeah, let's get one ordered and away we go. Okay, so we're on the way to the airport at Lisbon to pick up the rental car. Back at Lisbon Airport and lining up for the rental car. And after 40 minutes waiting to get to the counter and then 10 minutes at the counter, so 50 minutes total, we are now in our rental car that we have for several weeks. It's a Seat Ibiza. So the longest bridge in Portugal. Look at the length of this bridge we're going to go over. Just left the airport. We are on the right road to the next town called Elvas. It's 2 hours away. So this is the freeway. Once you get outside Lisbon, no traffic. Like, look at it in front of us. We're hardly seeing a car. It's so quiet. The standard of the road is really good as well, like really well maintained. So what kind of trees are those? They're cultivated and they're all the way along the side of this freeway, but we don't know what they are. If you got any clue, put it in the comments below. What is that one? Would it be olives? Or nuts, or maybe it's a citrus fruit. Don't know.
So we're going through construction, and you're allowed to go 100 kilometers an hour.
Or it's 80 now.
Oh, now it's 80. Can you imagine 80? Oh, is that police, or is that how they fight? It's police.
That's police. There's a castle, a walled city with a castle on the hill. That's the third one we've seen today.
And that's the castle from the backside.
So it's been getting hotter and hotter as we've been driving inland. We're heading away from the coast, due east towards Spain. And I'm just going to feel the temperature. Wow. 40 degrees outside and you can feel it. That was like a hot hairdryer on my hand.
I felt it over here when you opened the window.
Wow, it's hot.
Endless grapes for wine. Look at that. That's pretty cool. We are almost here. We are 8 minutes away from our hotel. We're just heading into Elvas.
Look at this aqueduct. This aqueduct is hundreds of years old. And I read online it still carries the drinking water supply for Elvas. What a structure. Yeah, what a structure. I wonder where our hotel is. So we arrived safely. There's our hotel, the rear. And it's set right in the middle of the old town here in Elvas. It is so hot. Unbelievably hot. Oh my goodness. These are the old castle walls from our hotel. We just arrived. And this is all part of our hotel. And we're going to head inside and try and find a parking spot in here. There we are, all parked up on the battlements. Now we're going to head into the hotel. Look at the doors on the hotel. Those are 20 foot high. Well, here's the hotel name that I pronounced wrong earlier. It's Hotel Saint-Just-de-Deuce. So this is the floor that our room's on. It's like a castle. This hotel was built in the 1600s. Whoa! Automatic door opener. Look at the height of the ceilings in here. The room is absolutely gigantic. Oranges out of the window. Wonder if we can pick those later. Maybe get them from ground level. There's a swimming pool up there. Look at the wear in those steps. 400 years old. And hopefully Rhonda is waiting for me somewhere. The old safety deposit box here. And Rhonda's probably not here. There's the stairway to heaven, to our room. This is the hallway to some of the other lower rooms. On the lower floor of the castle. It's not the hotel. Antiques everywhere. Down this way is a lobby bar. Just out for a walk into the old town in Elvas. This is a beautiful tree in a little town square. And there's some king dude here. The main colour of buildings in Portugal seems to be yellow. Seems to be a very, very popular colour. I'll have to research why that is, why they like the yellow. I'm going to try and find the Castello. In Elvas, we seem to be the only tourists here. Seems to be me and Rhonda and the locals. Oh, 40 degrees out, but I'm okay.
Glen, there's a window there.
No! There's a Castello up that way. Peek around the corner. Now there's a pretty cool looking church, if it is the church, or maybe it's the castle entrance, don't know. And so quiet, so few people around. Oh, it's a very fast ring.
Yeah, very.
Gotta love Elvas. Beautiful old church. That's the one with the noisy bells. They're not noisy, they're beautiful. And at the back, there's another little church there with its own bells. It's a castle, so I think you just keep heading uphill. There is the castle. Look at the view, eh? I guess that was a method of protection. In the day, you wanted to be on as higher ground as possible, so you could see where the enemies were when they were approaching you. Wow, the views. There's that other castle in the distance on the hill. And there's looking down at Newtown, Elvas. It's quite a small castle. Well, and I saw some sketches in the visitor centre. This whole interior area here used to have a roof on it. In the day, that would have been one of the main living areas of the castle for whoever lived here. Oh, here's a spooky room. Amazing. There's the archers' windows, the archers' slits that you see in most castles. As of course the bow and arrow was the weapon of the day. The ceiling is pretty cool in here. There's 4 heads around the centre, carved into the stone. It looks like a flower in the middle. Very cool. It's 40 degrees outside. It is beautifully, oh man, like air conditioning here. I don't want to come back out. Okay, up here. Not sure what it is, but we'll go anyway. Whoa. Climbing 900-year-old stairs. With a wood roof this time. And more of those archers' windows. Oh, you're kidding. I'm so hot climbing. But when there's a staircase, you gotta climb it, right? Oh, this puts us right at the top of the battlements. There's the roof. We're at the very top of the castle. There's views each way. The breeze up here is beautiful. There's the lower castle walls. Back down the stairs without tripping, hopefully. Guard room in here with arches windows with an upper deck. We are at the top. Here we go down, careful. Oh. And back down into the reception area. There's a little square just down from the castle. And we're going to try to find our way back to the main square. I think it's the other way. Even the locals are complaining about the heat. I thought they'd be used to it, but this is not typical for Elvas. 40 degrees is not typical at this time of year. Hola. This is the church with the loud bells. Sorry, the beautiful bells. Just have a quick peek in here. Wow. Look at the doors on this church. Yay, back in the main square. So we're in Elvas, in the main square, in a very tiny little local taverna. And the owner suggested we try the local cheese, which is here. He bakes the bread himself, and this is local wine from the region. There's wineries all over the place, and this is from just down the road. So this should be a nice little snack. I'll tell you, this cheese is amazing. I love cheese. I love cold hard cheese. This is out of this world good. Cross between a cheddar and a parmesan, if you can imagine that. So good. So the food is so good at this place, and so reasonably priced. We just went inside and met the owner's wife, who was the cook, and she recommended a few other dishes, so we decided, yeah, we're gonna stay. Let's get some more food. So we'll see what comes next.
So this is very traditional here. It is. Oh my God, look at the garlic in there. It's a pork sandwich. It's all garlic. Wow.
That smells
That's why I
amazing.
can smell the garlic.
Okay, it's the pork and garlic sandwich. What's this one? Explodes with garlic in your mouth. And the pork's beautiful. You know, so when you find a tiny little place like this, and you order food, and the food is just outstandingly to die for. Okay, this cheese was like €3 with the basket of bread, and the beef, the pork sandwich that we just devoured was €2.50, and it's probably the best food we've had on our trip so far.
Oh my God.
So if you're ever in Elvas, Taverna Portal do Tempo, and it's right beside the I Love Elvas sign, give it a try. You will not be disappointed. So the next delight on our table, we're trying the beef with garlic and onion. This thing is loaded in garlic, local beef. It looks brilliant. We've got some oil and vinegar. And Rhonda's got another pork and garlic sandwich. Beautiful. Well done, guys. Fresh olives right out of the local olive tree farm or orchard or whatever you call it. These are to die for, these olives. I know we keep saying to die for, you know, the local cheese is to die for, the sandwiches are to die for. They are. It's unbelievable. Like, the food here has been the best, and it's so reasonably priced. So this little tavern is so bloody good. The food is so delicious. I had to try dessert. No way I could leave without dessert, so I ordered dessert, and here it is.
Woo!
Fresh local snails in garlic butter. How is that for dessert? Look, you can even see the little feelers on the snail's head. This is what you eat them with, just with a little pick, like that. There he is, there he is. Pull off the sack. Can't do it, I can't do it. I can. They're delicious, beautiful roasted garlic butter flavor. There's a bit of spice in there, so they're a bit spicy. They don't taste gross whatsoever. They look gross. Taste beautiful.
So our lovely friend, the owner, has just brought this out. We have no idea what it is. It is an ice cube in the middle, so I'm assuming it's like gazpacho, but we're gonna try it.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Gazpacho? Is it soup?
Wow. Tomato. Tastes like potato in there as well, almost.
It's probably gazpacho soup. So Glenn, what is your take on the gazpacho soup?
Yeah, well, I agree. It's probably gazpacho.
What does it taste like?
Lots of raw garlic, very finely blended. There's cheese in there. It still tastes like a potato or a radish or something, blended up as well.
I taste spice at the back of it. There's
Yeah.
definitely spice at the back of it. Definitely
Very.
tomato and loads of garlic.
Delicious. It is
Absolutely
delicious.
delicious.
So the gazpacho is almost gone. What do you think about it, Rhonda?
Oh my god, it is so good.
She told us what was in it.
So much garlic. She's put oregano, tomato, garlic, onions, parmesan, and courgette, and onion. It is absolutely
To die for.
delicious.
Okay, so we visited the castle. We stopped for a late lunch at this little local bistro that we found, or taverna, and it turned into a whole dinner. So we've had lunch, late lunch and dinner at this place, and the reason we turned it into dinner because the food was so good, the owners were so good. We very, very, very rarely give 10 out of 10 for places. This little place here, which is in the main square of Elvas, is 10 out of 10 for food, 10 out of 10 for location, 10 out of 10 for friendliness, and 10 out of 10 for authenticity and localness. It's amazing. We've been here for 3 hours snacking and just trying all kinds of different foods, and it's brilliant. If you're ever in Portugal, you ever come to Elvas, which we recommend you do, come and visit this place because it's in the main square, right next to the main church, and just wonderful. And say hi to the owners because they are so friendly. So it's 9 p.m. and the bells are ringing. It sounds awesome. It's dusk and all the buildings are just starting to light up. I didn't think it could possibly look prettier than it does during the day, but wow. What a beautiful, beautiful town. So here's a funny story. We just ordered our last drink. Rhonda wants a white wine. I wanted a beer because it's still quite humid and hot. So I wanted a beer to finish off with. And he came out with a bottle of wine. He poured Rhonda a wine. And he said to me in Portuguese, we could understand, it's like, no more beer finish, gotta, you know, I think obviously gonna change the keg or something, but he's so busy. I said, no, wine's okay, I'll take wine, I'll have a wine. And he looked at me and he said, no, you want beer, you have beer. No, wait, you get beer. Like, okay, dude, okay.
Glenn's been told.
No, super friendly. I'm not being funny about him, but super friendly. He just wants me to have what I ordered.
100%.
Customer service, he wants to make me happy, right? So, yeah, it's great. So, we just paid the bill at our favorite restaurant in Elvas. The bill came to 55 euros, and I gave the guy 75. I gave him 20 euros tip, and he couldn't believe it. He tried to push the money back in my hand. I'm like, no, it's tip. He says, no, it's good. I'm like, no, it's your tip. Anyway, I gave it to him, and he was so bloody happy. And actually, when other people were paying the bill, I just noticed they're giving a few odd euros, a 10 euro piece or whatever, some coins. But anyway,
Obrigada.
We paid him, and there's the guy,
Obrigada.
and he
It's very
comes
good. I
and
have
gives us.
Fernando. Estava music there, but Fernando, Joe Fernando.
Joe Fernando
it's,
at
very good.
Taverna Portal do Tempo.
Taverna Portal do Tempo.
Perfect.
Good, direto de Elvas, Portugal.
Yes.
Direto.
Yeah, that was him. So he came back. We've been drinking this wine with the meal, and he came back and said, "You guys basically just finished that wine, and this is a really nice port wine." And he dropped this on the table. "No, you guys drink this," and we're like, "Come on, you know, we just tipped you. You're so happy. It's so genuine. It's so nice in Portugal. The people are wonderful." Sante.
Salud.
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 Good.
Whoa. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Wow.
What's the word?
Oh, ginger.
Ginger. Ah,
Yeah, beautiful.
Yes.
That was awesome. And there is the noisy church. No, I keep calling it the noisy church. It's the beautiful church at night on the main square. The temperature at night is now bearable. I think we're at 35 degrees. Just another alleyway in downtown. It's like, okay, let's walk through a 900-year-old alleyway with an archway above it. That's awesome. Just gonna find our way back to our hotel now. And these streets are pretty small and windy. There's a yellow house, of course, everything's yellow, but a blue house. That must be special. There's not many blue houses around. And down the dark alleyway, which is not dark, it's lit up with these very nice lights. And that's our hotel, right at the bottom. Yay, we made it!